guys, welcome back to Keto Cooking with Ron, and I'm Ron. Well, I found a YouTuber on called Cook with Nell. She made a flourless egg white keto bread, dairy and gluten-free bread. So this is what we're going to duplicate today, and hopefully we'll come out with the same texture that she did. So if you just follow me along after I explain you how we're going to do the process, you should be fine. This is a new recipe that I'm trying, so I don't even know how it's going to come out. But she said the ingredients are very, very precise and have to be almost exact. So this calls for 1 cup of peanut butter, and this is sugar reduced Skippy creamy peanut butter, or any peanut butter or butter of your choice, or the butternut, and 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of sweetener, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to combine everything all together, and at this point you should have your oven preheated to 350, and once we combine it all together, as we're stirring it with the mixer, we'll scrape it down from the sides halfway through to get it a nice creamy texture, and then we'll put it into a loaf pan, which we have lined with parchment paper to make it easy for us to remove it. And I'll show you what that looks like this, kind of like a trivet. And then we'll cover it up with foil to make a dome, and that gets cooked in the oven at 350 for 15 minutes on one side, and then we'll turn the baking pan around to the other side, and then after the 30-minute mark we'll pop it out, take the foil off, and put it back in for another 2 or 3 minutes until it's nice and golden brown, and let it cool, and we'll come back with the final result when it's completed, and hopefully we'll have some good bread. This is the first for me. Now the only difference between her bread and my bread, she said you put some sesame seeds on top, which I still have to get some. Maybe I'll get some this week because I don't have sesame seeds in the house. But you can substitute anything that you want as far as sweeteners go, but we're making it exactly how she's making it. So what I have going on here is I got 1 cup of Skippy reduced peanut butter. Over here in my measuring cup, I have 9 egg whites, but I actually have a carton of egg white that I had for a while, and it's 308 grams that I put in. And over here in my small little cup, I have 1 tablespoon of sweetener swerve, the confectioner swerve, a pinch of salt or 1/2 teaspoon, and I already got the baking powder in here. This is 1 tablespoon. Okay, so just follow me along and you guys will be fine. So here's our bowl. I'm gonna pour in. Actually, we're gonna do the powder stuff. Everything goes right in, and I have everything goes right in. And she said, when you're cooking, make sure you have all your recipe together and all your ingredients together, because it's every day. You don't have to stop the process while you're cooking anything or making anything. So now we're just gonna dump in our egg white, and I measured that up on the scale, by the way. That just goes right in. Like I said, this is the new recipe for me to try. I never tried this before. I'm just curious how it's going to come out. So now we're going to use the handheld mixer. this into the pan if I can do it really carefully. I'll show you how I'm gonna do this. Here we go. It's got like a sprout over here. This is one of the older pans. I gotta get this replaced as well. It gets just dumped in like that. Make sure we try to get as much of this out of here as we can. I don't like to waste anything. This one's all the new one on me, guys. So I'm just curious how it's going to come out. So now that we have this done, and that's folded in like that, I suppose that would be fine. Try to make a little crease. I guess I should have had it a little more. I'm not going to take the going to leave it like that, overhang a little bit. Okay, just like that. Leave it like that. There we go. Now she says to make a dome out of a foil, so that's what we're going to do next. We have a foil, and we're going to like cup it up like a dome, like this. It all the way seal it up. Oh, something on the idea of this. So now this gets baked in the oven at 350 for 15 minutes this way, turn it around that way, and then pop it out of the oven, take the foil off and bake it in the oven for another 2 or 3 minutes until it's golden brown. And when I have it done, I'll pop it out of the oven and show you what it looks like after the 30-minute mark, and hopefully we'll have bread. Like I said, if we don't, well, then it's just 1 cup of peanut butter that I'm wasting and 9 egg yolks. But let's go see what happens. So it's been cooking at 30 minutes at 350, 15 on each side. Now it comes time to take the foil off, and I gotta do this very carefully so I don't burn myself. Oh my goodness, look at that, guys. I think I got some bread on it. And that's when it come out. It just came out of the oven after 30 minutes. Now let's get it a little more toastier at the top. And yeah, let's see what it looks like after it's done. This is going to be interesting. And if you notice, my parchment paper caved in a little bit over the top. So next time I'll just make a little longer pieces. And this goes back in the oven for about 2 or 3 minutes. Hi guys, and welcome back. And we are back. Well, our bread is now complete, and it's been cooking for 30 minutes. 15 minutes on one side. We turned the pan around in the oven, cooked it 15 minutes on the other side at 350. And then we took the foil off, and I'm going to just stick a knife in to make sure it's ready, because I probably, oh yeah, it's done. It's done. Come out nice and clean. We have this parchment paper going around the side over here, and we put a parchment on the bottom. I probably should have sprayed it with cooking oil before putting the parchment paper in. And I need to make these things a little bit longer because that caved in over the bread, but it still should be coming out fine. And this is starting to cave in a little bit because it's cooling, and I think that'll be fine. And it's really, really hot. It just came out of the oven. I'm really happy, and I want to see how it tastes and how it cuts and what it looks like on the texture on the inside. Like I said, I never made this recipe before, so this is a new one on me. So I'm just going to work my way around the edges. Hopefully the bread won't tear. And then at that point we'll pull the parchment paper off the bread, and then we'll give it a taste test. Okay. I don't know if it's going to come out or not like that. We'll see. Ah, look at that, guys, huh? Ha. Let's see if we can get this to peel off without destroying it. Try lifting up the bread a little bit. It's very, very hot. I don't want to break the bread. Okay, so let's use my spatula for this. I'm going to flip over very, very carefully like that. So this is from the parchment paper that fell on top of it, and okay, so we are back. The bread is still warm. Just took the parchment paper off, and as you can see, because that fell into the bread itself, it was baking on top of the bread. But it feels like bread. I don't know if it's going to cut like bread, and see what the sponginess looks like. We're going to take a sharp knife. We got this brand new knife set about a week or so ago. I really love it. This is the brand name that we got. It came in the set. So let's try cutting the bread together and see what it looks like. I'll flip my cutting board around this way. Okay, guys? Let me reposition my camera so you can get a good idea. And probably maybe zoom in a little bit. So this is the side that kind of broke off the side. Let's see how it cuts. Yeah, huh? Nice and spongy. So it breaks. So we have a slice. Hi, welcome back. So I was just taking a photograph off the bread texture that I cut. So the bread just came out of the oven. It's kind of cool a little bit. It smells absolutely great with the peanut butter smell. But this is what it looks like on the inside. As you can see, it's nice and spongy. And that kind of broke off. Let's try this because I'm kind of like curious. Really, really, really good. Tastes like peanut butter bread, and that's what it is. Now, I'd probably would take this and maybe put some cream cheese on the top, maybe some strawberries or something like that, some pureed strawberries or some jam. Now, I found a YouTuber making keto jam, so I'll probably use some of that later this week. I would say this is definitely a winner. I would definitely be making this in the future again. She also says you can put some sesame seeds on the top of the bread, and if you want to omit anything other than the baking powder and the swerve, you could put almost really anything in for a sweetener, and it'd still come out fine. Vanilla extract, any of that stuff there. But this is really, really good, guys. Look at that. Isn't that good? Look at how nice and it's. Look at my fingers over here. Check this out. It's nice and spongy like bread. I'm thinking this might taste really good there, toasted. You know, and if you slice them up thin enough, you could put them in your toaster. But that's what it looks like on the outside after it's bending back. So this is just a okay, let me get my hang on. Just let me get my directions out, and we'll do a recap. So this bread is called flourless egg white keto bread, dairy and gluten-free bread. The ingredients is called for 9 egg whites or 308 grams of egg whites in the carton. So we measured out 308, but again, it wound up being 309, but I was okay with a gram over. 1 cup of peanut butter. We used the Scape reduced peanut butter. In any peanut butter your choice that's creamy, but you know, if you're doing low carb weight loss, make sure you do something that falls within your macros. And then we took 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of sweetener, which in our case we used powdered confectioner's swerve, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We used a handheld mixer, and then we mixed everything together, forming a liquid, pulled everything down from the sides, and then mixed it again until everything was well incorporated. At that point, we had our oven preheated to 350. We took a low pan, and we took some parchment paper, and we made like a trivet round, and of course, as you can see, it caved in. And then what we did was we baked it up in the oven at 350, 15 minutes on one side, turned it around on the other side for 15 minutes, and then took the foil off. And the reason why we did the foil, so it would rise and form into like a loaf. And then once we removed the foil, we put it back in the oven for 3 to 4 minutes to give it a nice brown color there. It kind of like made it really nice shape like that. And as you can see, as it's cooling down, it's kind of like shrinking up in the middle, and that's perfectly fine. Because I can remember when I do an egg loaf, it's like that. But look at that. And this is really, really good, guys. Oh my God. Hi guys, and we're back. So this is what we made. We made the 30-minute flourless bread with peanut butter and egg white. And this is what the bread texture looks like. Look at that, guys. It's nice. I've already shown part of it, but you know, I've already beaten 1 slice of it. It's really, really great. It's really, really nice and spongy. These would be great for sandwiches, or just, you know, I can probably see all kinds of possibilities. You can put sugar-free chocolate chips in here, pecan nuts, walnuts, anything that your heart desires for this type of bread. Look at this, huh? Definitely give this a thumbs up. So again, the YouTuber is called Cook With Now. And I'll have a link below the video. So if you're watching this video now, thank you so much for this, because I would have never known how to make this. This is fantastic. This is another game changer. And yeah. But again, guys, you know, just be aware that it might have some carbs in it and whatever. Know what your calories and your macros are for the day. And this is a good little treat. You don't need to be buying those Pillsbury quick breads anymore, or anything like that. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed my video. And you know, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once again, now's YouTube link will be below the video. And later on, I'll figure out the macros and the protein and all that good stuff. And be making this again in the future, definitely. But talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Talk to you guys later.